Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today, we're diving headfirst into dnSpyEx, the unofficial resurrection of the renowned .NET debugger and assembly editor, dnSpy. Get ready, because this is a powerful tool.
Ooh, sounds intense. So what makes dnSpyEx so special? Is it just a simple update, or is there something more to it?
Oh, it's way more than a simple update. Think of it as a phoenix rising from the ashes, more powerful and feature-packed than ever. It's a complete continuation of the original dnSpy project, picking up where it left off and adding even more amazing capabilities.
I see. So what are some of these killer features? I'm particularly interested in the debugging aspect.
Absolutely. The debugging features are insane. You can debug .NET Framework, .NET, and even Unity game assemblies, all without needing the source code. Imagine that. Stepping through code you didn't even write.
That's mind-blowing. But wait, there's more, right? The description mentions editing assemblies too. How does that work?
Yeah, the editing capabilities are equally impressive. You can edit methods and classes directly in C# or Visual Basic, with IntelliSense no less. It's like having a full-fledged IDE built right into the debugger. Plus, there's an IL editor for those who like to get down and dirty with the low-level stuff.
Wow, that's a serious upgrade from just viewing the code. So if I want to get my hands on this, where do I find it?
Great question. You can grab the latest stable release directly from their GitHub releases page. But if you're feeling adventurous, you can also try out the beta builds from their GitHub Actions workflow. Just remember, betas can be a bit unstable.
Understood. And what about building it myself? I'm a bit of a tinkerer.
Absolutely. The instructions are on their GitHub page. It's a pretty straightforward process, especially if you're familiar with Git and PowerShell. Oh, and if you're planning on debugging Unity games, you'll need to grab their separate dnSpy Unity mono repository as well.
Got it. One last question. This sounds incredibly powerful. Are there any limitations I should be aware of?
Well, there are a few. For example, while you can debug dynamic modules, dynamic methods are a bit trickier due to CLR limitations. But overall, it's a remarkably capable tool, and the community is quite active, so if you run into any snags, you're likely to find help quickly.
That's reassuring. Thanks for the rundown. This dnSpyEx sounds like a game changer for reverse engineering and .NET development.
My pleasure. And remember, folks, dnSpyEx is licensed under the GPL v3, so it's completely open source and free to use. Happy debugging and editing. And that's all the time we have for today's Tech Bytes and News. Until next time, goodbye.
Bye-bye.